we think of AI as not coming in for another 5, 10, whatever, but it's now.
Wow.
It's literally now. The databases and the AI and the robotics and the manufacturing, that is all now. And so therefore, a developer who is interested in this level would have to attain an architect who is seeing the bigger vision of how we're supposed to be designing our building.
And now my guest is Irena Skoda. Irena, thank you for joining me here on Mind Your Business.
Thank you for having me.
So I understand that you do something quite exciting. Many people dream about this, but there are very few that actually are successful at it. You are a high-performance design architect.
Correct.
Well, what is that?
So for the last 30 years or so, I've been practicing multifamily design, and conventionally, all architecture is about the quality of the buildings. Mm-hmm. And so the way you design them to get that quality is to make the envelope high performing, mm-hmm. to introduce solar, mm-hmm. and to introduce different mechanical systems that eliminate some of the old mechanical systems that we don't necessarily need. Like, for instance, in a single family, you can remove the boiler and you don't need radiators. For a multifamily, we also get involved in modular construction. That saves actually on the conventional approach of building the building on site. And therefore, all these different ways of designing the building help us to evaluate with the developer whether a certain system has to be done or can be done, what's the cost impact, what are the advantages. And we also incorporate design at the level where we're introducing healthier building standards. And so those are vetted and, of course, discussed with the clients.
What is the area, the geographic area that your firm services?
So we are basically doing projects in 5 boroughs.
Okay.
And Long Island City.
Okay.
We have
Jersey?
New Jersey as well.
Oh, good.
And we can go into Long Island.
Okay, so I'm saying you're in the tri-state area.
Tri-state area.
Now, we're here today as part of this event of bringing Israel Startup Nation to New York City, Built Up Ventures. Perhaps you could just explain to the audience your relationship to this special environment, this ecosystem.
So I'm happy to have known Mark Zagelnik for a long time, and he has always been, so to speak, a highlighter of technologies out there. And so I am always interested in seeing what the new technology is out there so I can incorporate it into my buildings design. And then also the information that is out there for startups and the technology that is now being more and more evident is mm-hmm. that we think of AI as not coming in for another 5, 10, whatever, but it's now.
Wow.
It's literally now. The databases and the AI and the robotics and the manufacturing, that is all now. And so therefore, a developer who is interested in this level would have to attain an architect who is seeing the bigger vision of how we're supposed to be designing our buildings. It's no longer that we can design buildings for the sake that it's been done 35 years like this. So we try to make sure that the building is what technology can we incorporate? Is it financially feasible? What are the advantages that we can create by using this? And then also, how can we create a different standard of living, a different way of achieving buildings that are actually not just ROI for the developer, but also for the occupants that are actually much healthier to live in. And so why wouldn't you invest in that type of a design?
Beautiful. Irena, just before I let you go, I'm sure many people out there are wondering how they could see samples of your beautiful work. What website can they visit?
Some of our work isn't showcased, but our website that they can always find me on is irenaskoda.com, which is IrenaSkoda.com.
Irena, thank you for joining me here on Mind Your Business.
Thank you for having me.
I love the honor of interviewing C-level executives and sharing their great advice and perspective on Mind Your Business. I'd love to get your feedback. Post it in the comments below and subscribe. You'll never miss an edition of Mind Your Business.